Now, at the Passover, we've looked at this before a little bit about the old Hebrew letters before Babylon. So that's what letter?
Alpha.
Huh?
Oh, olive. Sorry, I went Greek on you.
You went Greek. Aleph. So the Greeks were having a hard time with their writing many thousands of years ago, and they were using this really complicated kind of script, and they must have looked across at the Assyrian Empire, or these people using the Aramaic language, and said, you know, we've got these few hundred letters and these few people who can write. They've got these few letters and these few thousands of people who can write. Maybe that's a better system, just like the Assyrian leaders thought. So they go over and they say, teach us how to write. So they start learning the Aramaic alphabet. They've got Aleph, and they take it and they write it upside down. And they turn it into an A. Next letter of the Aramaic alphabet, Beit. They take it, write it upside down, turn it into a B. And they just keep on going like that. Why is it upside down? I don't know. But they even go with the names. Aleph, and they call it Alpha. Beit, Beita. And it goes all the way down just like that. So the Greek alphabet is the Aramaic alphabet. I just find that fascinating. And they're even, if you go down, if you know the Greek alphabet and you start looking at the Aramaic alphabet and say, well, hey, there's some letters that aren't the same, like Kof. Kof in Aramaic isn't reflected in Greek. Oh, but it was. It used to be. They had it. They just don't use it anymore. And some usages have changed because their language has sounds that Aramaic doesn't have. But you can see what they did. They just took their alphabet whole cloth, even the names, because in Aramaic these mean something. That's a picture of an ox. That's a picture of an ox, and the name is ox. Aleph means ox. That's a picture of a house, and that's Beit, which means house. But in Greek, alpha doesn't mean anything at all. It's just the label for the letter. And where did that name come from? Well, they just took it straight across.
Oh, because house was a tent, right?
Right. A tent or a one-room. Well, these letters have changed a little bit over time.
House when I saw that,
yeah.
So
well, some people say in Semitic cultures and lands in those days, they had a one-room house, and maybe you had a little area for your animals. And in the Greek lands, they had two-room houses, and so they did like that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. It's not that important. Mm-hmm. You'd see how they came across. Mm-hmm. Anyway, that's it for this time.
That's it?
Well, the main point I wanted you to understand is, as we go forwards, we're going to be challenging some common understanding, some common translations. And I just wanted you to know why I think that we can. Mm-hmm. And when we talk about them in those days, you'll have this background, so I won't have to do a 2-hour intermission in the middle of a teaching later on.